Hey guys, today is Thanksgiving, so this is going to be a bit of a shorter video because I'm about to run over to Chester because Gina's family have got a cabin there. We're all going to stay together for the holiday, which is pretty cool. Which kind of brings me to why I want to make this video. 2020 has been a bit of a strange year, and in many ways it doesn't feel like we have a lot to be grateful for. COVID's kind of really ruined a lot of things. It's been difficult, it's hurt a lot of people, it's killed a lot of people, and it's really affected a lot of local businesses. But I really want to put some positivity out there. I don't know what's happening with social media lately, but everywhere I go, it's just negativity everywhere. And I feel like Thanksgiving is a really good time to stop, reflect, and think about all the good things that are happening. I mean, yes, this has been a brutal year. Pandemic aside, we've lost some incredible people. You know, Eddie Van Halen died like within a week ago, and it's just like everywhere you turn around, 2020 is just kicking us right in the face. And that sucks, but there's still plenty to be thankful for. When I think back to COVID and when we started locking everything down and how scary that was, the one thing that I kind of remember was this sense of, as though, although this is as bad as it's probably ever going to be, or as bad as I've ever experienced in my life, in terms of isolation, I've never been able to spend this much time with Gina. And I know that sounds stupid, I know there was far more important things happening in the world, but to me, Gina's a huge part of my life and I don't see her as much as I want. And you kind of take for granted that you're always going to have these things around, and when COVID came, it's kind of a reset on that perspective. And for me, it became more important about, you know what, as bad as this is, I have my partner with me, she's safe, I'm safe. My parents were high risk, so they were stuck indoors basically. So we had to go see them through the glass and deliver food to them, but I knew they were safe too. And just that knowledge that as bad as things were, we were able to keep each other safe is something I'm really, really thankful for. You see, the truth is, there's actually very little we can do about COVID, about this whole situation, other than kind of endure it. And that's why, for me, I'm trying to always pick out the positives, even though they feel small and insignificant. Because when you get into a situation like this, you can feel powerless. But we're not powerless. There's lots of us to be happy about, and there's lots of things for us to be grateful about, including being in these beautiful parks we have around Halifax, because these are great places to go out, get some fresh air, and kind of explore what we have in our city. And I'm so lucky to live here and have this available to me. One of the reasons I've always loved autumn in Nova Scotia is the leaves change. In fact, a lot of people come here just to see the leaves change. And, you know, coming out into the parks, especially this time of year, it is so incredibly beautiful. And I know that we're not on lockdown right now, and we can travel within the Atlantic bubble, which is another thing we should be thankful for, because it means like people I work with and people I know are traveling into different parts of PEI, New Brunswick, Cape Breton, just to go and see family. And we're kind of in that perfect time for us locally, or in the same province, that we can connect with people that live within here. Obviously outside the Atlantic bubble is a different story, but you know, that's still something to be grateful for, that, you know, even though things are as bad as they are, we're still able to connect with our loved ones. And I know I'm kind of repeating the same messages about connecting and having time with people and kind of being grateful for what few things we do have right now, but they do make a big difference. For the ability for me to be able to go and see Gina's family today, it means a lot to me. But for me, the thing that I'm most thankful for is that I actually got to marry Gina this year. I waited 9 months to ask her to marry me, and we set a date 2 years ago because we wanted to buy a house in between. And then COVID came up and I was like, man, I should have married her first. So it felt like times like it wasn't going to happen, and that made me really sad. In the end, we'd have to change the wedding around and get married and have a small intimate ceremony in our backyard, and it was probably the best way the wedding could have gone. And I got to marry the person that is the most important person in the world to me. And it's weird because Gina's not here today, she's obviously gone up with her family, and I've missed her like crazy. So that's kind of why I'm very sentimental. I'm very appreciative of the time I've had with her during COVID, because she's a very important part of my life. and having someone to share this with when you go through something like this is a really special thing. And again, I don't ever want to be in a position where I take things for granted, especially Gina. So whatever you do today, I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving. I know I'm trying to play up the positives, although there's not necessarily been a whole lot for a lot of people. But I just think, you know, Thanksgiving is such a great time to be with your family. The leaves are changing, we live in a beautiful province, and hopefully most of us can be able to spend it with our families. And that's the whole thing of holidays, is to be able to spend it with the people that matter the most. So I'm about to take off, go down to Chester and spend time with Gina and her family. Probably going to vlog that one as well, but maybe not as in depth as this one, just because I want to have some downtime and spend it with my family. So I hope you guys are with your family. Hope you have an amazing time. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next week.